Hey, yeah, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Today, I'm going to share my favorite website builder platform. It's called Squarespace. So, I've been using website builders since my early 20s. I started with Wix and then I moved to WordPress.com for my blog, and then I moved to WordPress.org for other projects. But for the past few years, I've just stuck with Squarespace for two reasons. The first one is that it's super easy if you're not into like getting into the details of coding. So if you're not a tech person, and the second reason is I'm not really good at design. So I like when I have templates, and I gotta say, the template on Squarespace are just gorgeous. So, for me, and if it's your case, for me, it's just a good way to find a website that looks amazing in no time, and then I can focus on creating the content of my website, which is my strong suit. So today, I'm just gonna give you a quick introduction to Squarespace, just to get you started. So this is how it looks like when you're already logged in. Obviously, you're going to have to create your own login and an account. So you have what they call an account dashboard, and this is basically where you see all of your websites. So as you can see, I have the GetGo website here. I have Madhu Retreats, which is my yoga retreats in Bali website, and I had a personal website here. So this is really handy. Now, I'm not going to show you this. I'm going to show you quickly how to create a website, or like what are the first steps to just get you going. And as usual, every time I share about one of these tools, I really invite you to experiment with them, to Google your way through them. So if you have questions, just go to Google and ask. I mean, most of these platforms also have support, so you can ask questions. I mean, I still ask them so many questions all the time. So yeah. So, okay, so this is how it looks like when you get started. Make any template yours with ease. So basically, they really help you in choosing the right template for you. And that's what I really love about this. So, like you get to choose the type of website. So, for example, you want to have an online store. Let's say you're selling ceramics, plants, whatever. And then they can show you popular designs, all templates, photography, all of this stuff. You can always use a blank template, but if you're anything like me, you want to use the templates that are already existing. So we've checked online stores, and you see now you have all these templates here that are conducive, let's say, or online store friendly. So if I go and click on this, what do I see? Start with Hester, preview Hester. So you can always preview before you even commit to a template. You can click on preview, and they're going to basically show you the website as it is. Know that you can change pretty much everything. So it looks like this, but it doesn't have to look like this on for you, and you don't have to be selling pickles, you can be selling soap. But this is just an idea of how it looks like, the format of the banners, the buttons and things like that. And it also shows you the I'm bugging here because actually this is my template, the one I use for the get-go. I recognize the font. So you can see it as a tablet, phone, or on your desktop. A note about the phone, really worth having a look to see how it's going to look like, knowing that a lot of your potential customers, a lot of people access websites through their phone now. Okay, so you go back. Okay, you're like, no, no, it's not really my thing. You know what? I'm going to go and see blog. And then I'm going to go and see photography. It's a blog in photography. And here you go. You have all these beautiful websites that are designed for this kind of usage. Okay. So let's say that you liked Hester. You could either preview, as I showed you, or you could play with it. Know that you're never going to be sure until you play with the templates. I usually play with 2 or 3 templates before I choose something. And that's because you need to have your content in the template in order to see how it's going to look like and if it feels right? So let's say you want to try Hester, and you can always revert back and choose another template. So what it's going to do is that it's going to open the template, and you can basically start playing with it. So they give you all this stuff, skip. Alrighty, and so this is the magic of Squarespace. And as you can see, they're really helpful. So there's an assistant here that they have like so many resources to help you. Like they have videos about everything, so you can go through this, and this is gonna help you. Or you're like, no, I just want to wing it. So you can just basically start playing with the website. What I want to show you in today's tutorial, and I'm not going to go into the details, I want to show you a little bit of this, and I'm not going to go into all of it, but just to show you the basics. This thing is called pages, and these are the pages of your website. So as you can see, you have shop here, and this is one page in your website where people can shop your pickles. You have a blog page, for example, and this is where people can see your blog posts. My computer is lagging, so we can't really see. So you can add new pages. Here we go. We're in blog. We're in shop. Here we go. You can add pages, and you can edit all the details of your page here. I'll cover this in another tutorial where I talk about SEO. So you want to get started with pages. And then one thing that you can get started with too is design. And this is a new feature that they have on Squarespace that I personally absolutely loved when I saw it for the first time. They basically help you design the entirety of your website. So basically you decide what kinds of fonts you want, and they have really, really nice packages with like headline fonts and paragraph fonts and things like that. They call them font pack. And you can even go into the details of like, what do I want, which font do I want for each element of my website. I love this. You can also, yes, this is one of my favorites, your color palette, right? Like your websites, and this, we're touching upon branding. You have a brand, and your brand has a color palette. Now Squarespace allows you to enter these colors, so you can literally just edit and enter your colors, and this makes sure that the entire website has a nice coherent color style. I'm really going high level here. Spacing, buttons, image block, product items, all of it, you can go and play with this and see what it changes on your website. What I would recommend if this is your first time using Squarespace is once you've put your color palette in, just go into the home page and start working on your home page. So you got to click on this thing called edit. And there you go. You can start literally editing everything on your website. So your site title, I will show in another video how to change this. But here, every time you can change something, there's this pen. So for example, here, this is a section where there are images and prices. So you can change these things in here. You can also go down and change something else. You can add a section if you'd like. For example, you're like, oh no, I want to add more information. You can add a headline, a list, a gallery, images, video. Let's say you want to add a video of you talking about your product. So you just click on it, and it, boom, it comes. It's so modular. It's so easy. I love it. And all you got to do really is change the text here and here, upload your video here, and there you go. You can change this footer section, obviously, because I guess your business name is not Hester. Maybe it's Soap Me Up. And you can enter all of your information here. I'm going really, really quick here, but it's just to give you a little idea of what things are on Squarespace. So again, if this is your first time with Squarespace, get started with the homepage, and start editing the content. Again, always just clicking on edit when you go on a page, and then you'll see that you can, here we go, edit site header, because we were not on the homepage before, and you can, edit pretty much everything here. For example, your site title is Soap Me Up. It might be a brand. You can add your logo, mobile logo image. So go through these basics and edit your first page. Be happy with your first page, your home page. Here you go, format, colors, everything can be changed, like So perfect. Whatever, you can change the image here. This is in the background, and it all makes so much sense. It's all super intuitive. So like, for example, if I want to replace this image, I just click on replace and it's going to access to my folder and I can just have an image. So easy. So this is it for my very quick introduction to Squarespace. I hope this helped. Just get started. Don't be too scared. I highly recommend Squarespace for people who want to have a beautiful website and who don't want to go through the hassle of getting too technical about it. It is a paid website, but from my experience, it's totally, totally worth it. Ciao.